just flow. Aim at Jamie's hunters run the show. No pressure, just profits. Yo, ninja touch, we get rid of it. Gain confidence for your benefits. Creativity is key, let's work to it. Plus we got free prizes every week. Honey Dare, we got the help if you need it. The Honey Dare, check in with us. The Honey Dare, check in with us. The Honey Dare, check in with us. Honey Dare, yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's awesome to be here with you folks again. What is it? It's Monday?
It is
Monday. Just for Jimmy Kimmel. Wow. Look how quick it's gone this year. It's already June. Who would have thought 6 months into the year we'd be at June? Wow.
Hi, Jenny. Welcome, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
You know what? Awesome that you're here. You know what I was wondering? On this Mondays, I was wondering if people would want to join us and actually get coached and ask questions.
Sure. I'm willing to do that. Are they willing to show up on camera and
That's
share?
what I was wondering. I was wondering if I could. I was wondering if I could start. Let me just try a meeting. Start a meeting with Zoom. I wanted to see if I could share a Zoom screen on here.
As a guest spot.
As a guest spot. Let me see.
Well, while you play, I was going to say some Australian language. While you play, we have a phrase in Australia that starts with, it's SB. For all you Aussies out there, you know what I was going to say. Anyway, so while you're playing with that, let's talk about the statement that introduces this show. What, why, what is the problem? This is the main thing people don't address in sales. So the situation is someone's come to have a sales conversation or a potential sales conversation with them, and you don't address the circumstance that you want to address right up front. Like, you don't get to what's the problem. You don't get to why are they here? Because everyone is coming to have the conversation to find a solution to a set of circumstances that they want to change. For example, someone comes into a place of business and they're like, oh, you don't know, I'm just looking for information. Most salespeople go, oh, okay, well, here's all the information, thinking that if they give them all the information, that person will then turn around and say yes. A better situation is to find out, what do they want that information for? It's like, hey, I'm glad you showed up. How can I help you today? Oh, I'm just here checking stuff out, just trying to gain some information. I'm like, oh, great. Well, we have a lot of information. Most of the people I speak to, though, they want to use that information to solve a problem. Is there a specific problem that you're looking to fix, change, improve? Let's get down. And then they say, oh, finances. Well, why? Why do you want to fix your finances? Let's ask the question why multiple times. Repeat what they've said and ask why that's a problem. And you're going to get down to why they're really seeking that information, while they're really showing up. And if they don't have time, which is another objection people bring up, you'll have the opportunity to say, well, you shared with me earlier that this is a problem. So do you have time to keep that as a problem? Or would you prefer to use your time to change that so it's no longer a problem in your life? And if it's not a problem, the person's not there looking. So remember, we only allow a purchase or support a purchase or do a sale to somebody that the product or service is good for, and that the person is good for the product, service, or company. So you want to make sure both are a yes. Yet get down to why that person's really talking, because Amy's really understands this concept about the four behaviors, four elements of human behavior, about everybody is suffering or insecure. and everybody is wearing a mask. Everyone is pretending they're not wearing a mask. And then number 4, all that childhood suffering and insecurity, all that suffering and insecurity derives from childhood reward or punishment.
That's according to Chase Hughes.
Yes, according to Chase Hughes.
4 laws of human behavior, according to Chase Hughes. I put it in the chat. I put it in the chat in case you weren't going to let me talk. I wasn't sure.
I was waiting to see whether you were still listening or still playing with stuff on your computer. So
I am playing with stuff on my computer. Now we can do a Zoom. We can share Zoom. I just don't know how to test the audio and stuff, but we could play with it real quick if you wanted to play with it.
Well, just let everybody know out there, hey folks, if you have a question or situational circumstance, you'd like to come on with us, let us know, and Amy will send you the link, and you can jump on and us chat. Us playing with it just amongst ourselves, I don't think is as valuable. So explain more about those 4 laws of human behavior, and in sales, why it's important to not sell to the mask.
So almost everybody that you're talking to is we're all wearing a mask. Like I'm wearing a mask right now. Otherwise I wouldn't have my hair and makeup done. That's a mask, right? Everything that we do. So, and we're trained when you're reading people, you want to train to see suffering first, because we're all suffering. And if you can see the suffering first, you can kind of see a little bit, you can kind of, I'm sorry, I'm getting text from one of our clients. You can, when you start to, so most salespeople, the biggest issue is that they're selling to the mask. And if you can really connect with people on a deeper level, they're going to open up, and you're going to find the real reason behind it. So for instance, if someone walks into a gym and they're like, yeah, I want to lose weight. Well, it's never just that they want to lose weight. There's always a deeper why reason. And if you can learn their why by really seeing them clearly and hearing what they're actually saying to you. So most salespeople get on with an agenda to sell, and that is their biggest agenda. And they do what Jamie calls steamrolling or bulldozing, and they bulldoze right over the objections and right over what the person is really saying to try to push this agenda. But if you can really listen and connect to somebody on a deeper level of what they really deep down want in their lives, then you can position yourself and your products and services to be the right next natural solution for them to take, right? Rather than trying to sell or pushing to sell. And that's what most people are doing. They're pushing to sell. So if somebody comes into the gym and they're like, I want to lose weight. It's like, well, why do you want to lose weight? And they're like, I don't know. I'm feeling a little heavy and I think I could just lose, 15, 20 pounds. Well, awesome. What would that do for you if you lost 15 or 20 pounds? Well, I could run with the grandkids a little bit better. Oh, okay. So that's a deeper reason why. Running with the grandkids, right? That's your deeper reason why. Or maybe it's, or they might say, well, I'm really, they might still give you kind of surface level. So you might have to go 5 to 7 whys deep is what we call it. So 5 to 7 whys deep. And you can ask why in a different way rather than just going, why? You can say, oh, well, what will that do for you? Or how will that help you? Well, how would your life look differently when you drop that weight? What things would you do that you can't do now? Right? So it's finding the real reason behind it. And you just keep going deeper and deeper. Like, for women, you might get down to the real reason. Well, I've been single for a long time and I feel really uncomfortable when I take my clothes off. I want to look better. So it's always a deeper reason. Oh, you want a relationship. You feel like you need to lose that weight to get into a relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like Amy says, there's always a deeper reason why someone is choosing to have this conversation with you. For example, the guy wants to run with his grandkids. Well, what is it about? Like he's saying why in a different way. Oh, yeah, I think that's great. What is it about running with your kids that you're excited the most about? And then they say, well, it makes them happy. And I say, well, how would it be if you weren't able to do that? what if it got worse? You know, well, I would feel less than. I feel like I'm not really being a true grandparent. I'm feeling I'm disconnected. I'm losing all my family. There's a deeper element behind it. The person is like, well, I want to feel comfortable when I take my clothes off. Well, why is that important? Well, I want someone to love me. I say, well, what? How is it that you don't feel loved right now? And then, you know, okay, well, I've never told this to anyone before. I haven't been in a relationship for so many years. As you know, people will open up to you if you genuinely are interested in what's really going on for them. It's not just that, hey, I want a relationship. It's like, I don't feel loved. And I go, okay, well, where do you feel that lies? Where's that started with? Like, tell me why. I mean, I think you're a great person. I've only gotten to know you for a shorter period of time, but why is it what's the evidence that you see that I don't? You know, and let them open up, let them share. Then you're able to truly help them. I lived in Japan for a number of years where the world lives on politeness over there. So someone would offer you something because they would believe this is what you would want. So say, for example, we're going to a restaurant. It's like, oh, let's go to this all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue. Oh, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for taking me out. That's really nice. Because I'm being polite, I would say, yes, thank you. And so they would be there at this all-you-can-eat meat place, taking me out to dinner. I would be there being very polite, saying, oh, yeah, this is all I can eat. I would thank you very much. And yet we never really got down to the true fact that both of us are vegetarians. And so all we did was eat lettuce the whole night, or a grilled onion and a grilled carrot, you know, because you didn't really get down to what the person really wants, likes, needs, desires, what their problems are. Every single person fronts another person with a mask, with a persona, with a habit of belief of what culturally you're expected to be expressing. Everybody is expressing what they think the other person is looking for, rather than what they are genuinely feeling, genuinely thinking, genuinely seeing about themselves. So that's why getting down to what's the problem right at the beginning of a sales conversation is important. Indeed. And if they do have really, really deep lying seated problems of self-worth and everything, hook them up with some hypnosis. We see great benefits with hypnosis. Get them to follow Dom the Hypnotist on Instagram. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's really good. And he has some great little insights.
And our next event that we have coming up is Humor Mindset. And it is on September 24th. You guys can join us live with the 3 comedians. So you grab your tickets. I just stuck it in the chat, the tickets in the chat. Grab your tickets and you can join us there. So, and it's free. So grab a ticket. It'll be fun. They're fun. They're super fun. You'll learn a ton. I am learning so much from business from working with them.
Yeah. Very cool.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, thank you. What should they remember, Jamie?
Remember, everybody is going through their own struggles. Everybody is dealing with something in their life. And there's a way in which you can make the world a better place just by making everybody you meet, making their day just that little bit better. It's very simple. All you have to do is share a smile. So smile at a stranger, and if you're adventurous, give them a little wink.
1, 2, 3, 4. Money there, no fuss, just flow. Aim at Jamie's hunters, run the show. No pressure, just profits. Yo, ninja touch, we get rid of it. Gain confidence for your benefits. Creativity is key, let's work to it. Plus we got free prizes every week. Money there, we got the help.